Hey you guys, so today's video is going to be a favorites video. It is only the second favorites video I have done all year and we are going into October. I've never been a big monthly favorites person. It's definitely not something I've ever been super consistent with, but even now with me doing a no buy, it's that much harder to even come up with a bunch of stuff that I could even talk about in a favorites video. But I rounded up some things. Some things are makeup, some things are beauty, some things are not makeup or beauty. So I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I just wanted to remind you guys about the Facebook group. Please come join and hang out with us over there. It's so much fun. Everyone is having such a blast over there, getting to know each other, sharing tips, tricks, techniques, videos, articles. It's literally my favorite place on the internet right now. Also, my podcast went live on Patreon. Patreon members will have access to the first 2 episodes of the podcast. It goes live everywhere in November. I'm so excited about it. But I will say, for as much fun as I had doing the podcast, it was so much harder than I thought it was going to be. Which is fine. I love a challenge, but I look forward to when it becomes second nature to me the same way that filming does. I could do it in my sleep at this point. But anyway, all that being said, let's just get started. Okay, so I want to talk about my hair really quick because I get tons of questions about it. What kind of cut I have, what color it is, how I style it, this, that, and the third. Let me start off by saying one thing, and that is that I am not a hairdresser or a hairstylist or anything like that. I'm very ignorant when it comes to hair. I will leave my hairstylist information down below in the drop box if you want to go check her out. But I can tell you this much. When I went to go get it cut, I told her that I wanted a lob, like a long, you can't really tell because you're only seeing me face on, but my hair is shorter, a little bit shorter in the back than it is in the front. So it kind of has like a gradient to it. When it's straight, it's coming to about, I don't know, I can't pull it taut enough to show you how long it is when it's straight. But what I love about this haircut is that I can still wear it up. I knew I wanted to chop my hair off. It was something I was debating all year. I had long hair for years now, and on top of that, I was wearing extensions. So I had a lot of hair and I was just sick of dealing with it. And I figured I'm gonna just drop the extensions, chop it off. That way I can easily still wear it up. It looks cute when it's down. It looks cute when it's straight. I friggin' love this haircut. I'll probably have it for quite some time. I've thought about going shorter. We shall see. But as far as my color is concerned, what she did is she basically did like highlights, like a balayage kind of highlight thing all throughout my hair. We kind of have some peekaboo pieces right here in the front. When I curl it, you can see it like even more. But it's just like really subtle little highlights all the way through because I just felt like with my hair being all one color, I felt like I needed to do something by way of a highlight or something, because with it all being one color, it just, I don't know, it was like harder to style because it just didn't look like it was doing anything. I am considering going blonde in the next 2 months or so. My hair lightened so easily. She was kind of surprised and so was I. So knowing that I can get it blonde, Connor has me itching to do it. But my sister's wedding is in October, so I'm just going to wait until that time comes and goes. But yeah, tons of questions about it. I did ask for a more neutral blonde, and she also did some painting. Like she did a lot of stuff. She colored in the darker parts and the lighter parts. Like she didn't just slap these highlights on and let me go. It was masterful. I really, really love it. I haven't liked my hair so much in such a long time, and thank all of you guys who compliment me on it on the daily. I just wish I could be more helpful in terms of exactly what's going on here because I just don't know. Anyway, while we're talking about hair really quick, I want to tell you guys about this dry shampoo. This is the IGK Direct Flight Dry Shampoo. I have tried so many dry shampoos over the year and I've never found one that does what I need it to do, but doesn't make my scalp itch. I can't be the only one who has this issue with dry shampoo because I've tried expensive ones. I was using Batiste for the longest time because I was like, I mean, it's doing the job and like it makes my head itch, but so does everything else. That was kind of my attitude about it. I picked this up because it touts itself as being a multitasking dry shampoo. It says it's a medium cleanse level, texturizing, volumizing, style extender, and all of that checks out. It also smells incredible. It just smells like a sexy man. My daughter like makes fun of me all the time because when it comes to home fragrance, all year, with the exception of around Christmas and maybe fall, my house just perpetually smells like a man in the shower. I just love like masculine scents. I'm pretty close to wearing cologne. Like I'm this close to starting to wear cologne. I love the way it smells so much. But this stuff, it's not super expensive. I used to use the Kerastase one and I used the Shiseido one before that were much more expensive than this. I wouldn't say this is drugstore price, but I have also had this thing for well over a month. Well, maybe 2 months. And I use it all the time because I go to the gym all the time. My hair be crusty. And this has just been getting a lot of use out of me, and it's still going strong. So official new favorite dry shampoo, and it might be my favorite hair product of all 2019. I don't know. So yeah, IGK Direct Flight. There are like 3 different versions of this, like different cleanse levels, but this is mine. Okay, guys, I have to tell you about a TV show. On Netflix, there is a TV show called Workin' Mom. It's amazing. Okay, understand this about me. I really hate, and I mean it, I hate this glorification of the exhausted mother figure thing. I see it all the time, particularly on Facebook, where there'll be like memes of like, here's what being a mom is, here's what being a mom's like, moms are so tired, moms are so frazzled, moms are just overwhelmed. It doesn't irritate me because I think that's not true or something, because I know it's true. Like, being a mom is rough pumpkins. It irritates me because I never see that said about dads. So I kind of just do not naturally gravitate towards anything that's like working moms, because when I first heard about it, because my best friend Jacqueline, who is my co-host on my podcast, had been telling me for like weeks to watch it. And first of all, I was like, girl, I don't watch a lot of TV. I'm busy. I'm sorry. But second of all, I really wasn't giving it any time of day, because once again, I just thought it was going to be this show about like the frazzled mom and the doofus dad and how the mom's doing everything and the dad's just being an idiot. Like, I was being just a little overcritical of the show I had not seen before, but I watched it. It is one of the best shows I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not really an emotional person, or I should say, I don't like things that get me emotional. Like, I've never been one of those girls who's like, do y'all want to come over and watch sad movies? Like, I don't want to be sad. I don't want to cry. I don't want to feel things unless I have to. So Workin' Moms like had me on the couch just crying. I was talking to Jacqueline and I was like, is this why people watch This Is Us? Is this what it's like? I've never watched This Is Us. I don't think I'm going to. But oh, it's so good. You guys have to watch it. Don't let the stupid, I wish they would name it anything else. I mean, it really is what it's about. It's about working moms. So I just wish anything else that could be named that, because I wonder if some people ain't checking it out because of the name. I don't feel like people talk about it much. It is amazing. Catherine Reitman is a genius. Check it out. Okay, random, I want to talk to you guys about some jewelry. I cannot say the word jewelry, so let's get that out of the way right now. I'm going to say jewelry the whole time. I have been getting a lot of questions about my jewelry lately, and the funny thing is my daughter makes fun of me all the time because I buy a lot of Target jewelry, and I'm trying to stop doing it because I'm trying to be grown, sophisticated, worldly, and I decided to buy some nice jewelry. Anyway, so this jewelry, like the one necklace I'm wearing right now, this bracelet right here, it's kind of this really cute little like chain bracelet. I don't wear it very much on camera, but it's super cute. I have this kind of choker right here. I have this nameplate necklace. It's got my initials on it, which you can't really tell unless you get super close. But I wear this one a lot. You guys have been asking me where I get it from. I've gotten all of these pieces from a line called Amanda Deer. I will leave it down below. I'm not affiliated, I'm not sponsored, but girl, if you want to hook it up, like, I'd be happy to take it. Anyway, I love this stuff. The jewelry is very dainty, very sleek, kind of minimal style. If you're into like necklace stacking like so many people are now, there's tons of pieces that make, I can't really get it around my hair. There's tons of pieces that would make that very easy to do. They're not the most affordable. I mean, to me, because as I aforementioned, I used to buy all my jewelry from Target. So dropping like $30 on a bracelet kind of hurt my feelings at first, but I just love these pieces so much that I think I'm gonna keep riding with it and just build up my collection slowly over time. There's another jewelry brand that I'm really into that I have 2 things from. I have a pair of earrings, not these, and a bracelet from another company called Miranda Fry. And there's another company called Ellie Veil that I'm kind of peeping right now and considering ordering. I will leave all those links down below. Just wanted to let you know because I've been getting questions about my jewelry. Okay, so last time I said it, please don't make fun of me. Anyway, this is from Lush. This is the Full of Grace. I don't know, I have to smell everything. This is the Full of Grace Serum. I hate saying the word serum. How did I do this to myself? I have to say jewelry and serum back to back. Anyway, this is like a serum bar. So when you put it on, like the warmth of your body heats it up and then helps dispense it onto your skin. I think you can kind of see it there a little bit. I love this stuff. I've had this exact bar for maybe 3 months now. It's been a while. I wear this on its own a lot during the day as a moisturizer lately because my skin's been feeling a little bit dry, and it's just light enough and like moisturizing at the same time that I'm not like greasy. I don't know. I just really like it. I wear it as an actual serum, so like underneath my moisturizer, but I also really like to use it underneath of a mask, but more importantly this mask. I think I've talked about this before, but I'm gonna talk about it again. This is the Odacitae Synergy 4 Beauty Mask. It says that it detoxes, peels, brightens, and firms. I can attest to all of those things. This is a dope mask, but sometimes, especially because I'm using like 1.0% retin-A every day, it can be a little much on my skin, like maybe a little too drying, a little too peely, if you will. So if I put this serum on underneath this, I feel like it's like a mini facial. Like my skin gets all the hydrating, moisturizing benefits of something like this, but it also kind of gets the detoxing and like purification benefits of something like this. Apparently, I am not some sort of trailblazer. A lot of people who love the Full of Grace serum from Lush tend to do the exact same thing. They wear it underneath their masks. So many words that I hate to say. Masks, serum, jury, like God. Right in the beginning of the video too. I swear to God, I don't normally sound so primitive when I speak. Okay, I said at the beginning of the year that I was going to stop using body care that was artificially fragranced. I did say that, and I meant it, and I've done my best. But then I came across this stuff at Bath & Body Works. I was in there with my daughter. Dang, I'm talking about her a lot today. What's up, Squish? I went in there with her because I owed her lotion. Like, she bought some lotions and she wasn't using them, and I ran out and I kept using them, and then I kind of cleared them. So we went back so I could like replace the lotion of hers that I had used up, and she got this one, and then I took it and I used it all up too. I'm gonna replace it. Relax. This is my favorite. Oh, it is the best. Like typically with body lotion that smells sweet, especially now I've gotten away from a lot of sweet smells. I used to really enjoy it back in the day. Now I like fresh, clean, floral, if anything. This has like the most, it's so hard to describe scents on camera. I don't know why I bother doing it, but I just want you to know about it. It is the most like perfect balance of clean and sweet. Like you can kind of get that sweet spot in there, but it's not overpowering where you feel like you smell like a cookie. It's so good. I don't feel like I've ever seen this one before. Like I know every year they come out with like harvest apple and cinnamon spice pumpkin or whatever. I've never seen this one. I don't think I said what it's called. It's called toasted praline and pear. It's the same usual Bath & Body Works formula, which is okay. Mostly it's the fragrance that's got me sprung, but it's like all gone. I crushed the whole thing. It smells so good. So when y'all go hit up the candle sale and go get your pumpkin fragrance accoutrement, definitely go check this one out too. Okay, some makeup, damn it. I'm gonna try to plow through this because I have a lot of things and this video is already long. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I got put on Charlotte Tilbury's PR list earlier this month, which was such an amazing moment. But I hadn't used this in a while. I was using the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and then I moved on to the Strobe Cream from MAC. This stuff I used to use all the time. I just hadn't bit the bullet and repurchased, but I remember what I love so much about it. First of all, something about the smell. Like, it's not heavily fragranced. It kind of smells like sunscreen, like a little bit, but I don't know what it is. I like the way it smells. Some people, I think, use this as a moisturizer. Like, they wash their face before they go to bed and put this on as a moisturizer. I do not use it for that. I strictly use this before I apply makeup because it just makes your makeup glide on like friggin' butter. It also makes your makeup wear really well throughout the day. I mean, it's expensive, okay? It's Charlotte Tilbury. Most of her shit is expensive. Let's get real. But you guys know she's one of my favorite brands. I just wanted to kind of like update you on this particular product because I get asked all the time about primers. Not a big believer in primers as a whole. I just like a good like priming makeup based moisturizer. And this one is the queen for me for a reason, clearly. Love it. Speaking of Charlotte Tilbury, these are two other things I got in PR that I had not tried before I received my PR package. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes Mascara and the Charlotte Tilbury Feline Flick Liner. Both of these are dope. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to PR, I'm not really into it right now. Like, I don't really want it. I do want it from you, Charlotte. Keep sending it. I'll keep using it. Hourglass too, if you're listening. But when I do get PR in the form of liner or mascara, I'm like, yes, because I will use it. I'm sorry. Like, it's expensive and I have to replace it all the time. Typically though, I don't necessarily replace any of the PR mascara or liner I end up with because I'm kind of like, it's fine, it's good, it's nice, but I don't feel like loyal to any of it. This is a good exception to that. I like this Full Fat Lashes mascara because even though it's kind of more of a volumizing one, it doesn't clump your lashes together. And I don't have a lot by way of lash, so I can't afford to clump them all into one mono lash. So that's what I love about this one so much. It's nice. It doesn't flake. I'm really enjoying it right now. And then the liner, the Feline Flick, it's one of those felt tip liners. I got this and started wearing wings a lot more. I haven't been into winged liner in years, honestly. I think until this year, I hadn't worn a wing. I couldn't even tell you. But now that I got this, my go-to look on my eyes, like when I'm just running out, you know, to go out with my husband or my daughter, or whatever, I'm busting out a wing, and it's because of this, because it's so easy to use. Like, it's just the deepest, darkest, like most perfect line. It's easy to control. The brush is just dense enough. It's easy to get the line. You know how some brushes, like, they wiggle a little bit or they're so stiff that you can't get it to like follow the curvature of the line you're trying to create? You know what I'm trying to say. I will repurchase this, absolutely. Speaking of everyday go-to eye looks, I just want to give this guy a shout out. I know I talked about him in my capsule. This is the Tom Ford Cocoa Mirage eye palette. I know I'm like the biggest person that's like, I am sick to death of all these eye palettes. I don't feel that way about like quads, because what I like about something like this is when I'm in a hurry to get ready, which is all the damn time now because I'm so busy, something small and compact with complementary tones all together like this is perfect for me. So like I said, once again, on any given day when I'm running out the door or I just want to look put together and I need to throw something on, it's this and a winged liner. I recently did a Chit Chat Get Ready With Me video where I did this look, so I'll link that down below. This thing is expensive. I feel like most good quality quads are. Like Dior does them, Chanel does them, Charlotte Tilbury does them, and I love hers as well. But I feel like I will actually use this, so it's money well spent. These massive palettes that have 35 colors that I only use 4 of anyway, I'm never gonna use enough of that palette to justify the price point, even if it is less expensive than this. I will use all of these shades and I will use all of them up. That immediately makes it money well spent as far as I'm concerned. So this particular one, like I said, is Tom Ford Cocoa Mirage, but I'm just kind of into these palettes in general. And maybe when the no buy is over, I'll pick up a few more. I want to tell you guys really quickly about a book I read not too long ago. Typically when I recommend books on here, they are fiction. I haven't really been super into fiction this year except for Game of Thrones. I set an intention to read all of the Game of Thrones books. Game of Thrones books. Why doesn't that want to roll off my tongue? Whatever. I was going to read all the Game of Thrones books. I got through one of them. Those books are huge, okay? Don't judge me. It was like 250 million pages. I'm on to the second one, but I've been kind of dropping some nonfiction ones in here because I think I've talked about this before, but let me go ahead and reiterate. 2019 has been a big glow up year for me. There's a lot of things in my life that I have made happen. There's more things I want to make happen. I'm feeling very positive, very inspired, very forward moving, and I've been trying to ingest as much information as possible that is in service of that mindset, because I feel like your mindset is the ultimate driving force for literally everything in your life. It's not anything out here, it's your mindset. And all that being said, one of the books that I read this year that I think I would recommend a lot of people read is a book called The 12-Week Year. The premise of this book is basically to stop looking at a calendar year, January through December, as a remotely good yardstick by which you should measure the way you spend your time. Did that make any sense? Basically what I'm trying to say, January 1st, clean slate, everybody's excited, everybody got their resolutions list. Most people are off that train by the first or second week of January, if not sooner. I believe, and so do the people who wrote this book, that is mostly because a year is a long time. A lot of us just kind of feel like, okay, we have plenty of time to do it. We'll get to it later. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And then before you know it, it's freaking Thanksgiving and you're like, what the F, where'd the year go? I know that's like how the past 2 years of my life were, at least. The 12-week year, golly, I have filmed so many videos today that like I can't even talk. The 12-week year is basically saying that you should treat every 12 weeks like it's a year. So a week is a month, a day is a week. It's no longer this entire huge, vast time that you think you have. It condenses it down into something much more smaller, much more manageable, that you can create actionable goals and plans around. And then once that 12-week year is over, I don't know why I can't say that. Once the 12-week year is over, you get like a little bit of time in between, similar to the end of a regular year. You're kind of celebrating, being excited about what you did, and then you start your next 12-week year. It walks you through how to set up your plans, your goals for your 12-week year. I know it's late in 2019, but the idea is that you can absolutely just start right now and then rock out your 12 weeks anytime you want to. I think around the new year, I'm going to start kind of talking a little bit more about kind of how I did all the things I set out to do this year. A lot of stuff you guys don't even know about that I did because you haven't seen it yet, or it just doesn't apply to social media. But I feel like I've like kind of killed it this year. And a book like this kind of mindset of like, give yourself a smaller amount of manageable, trackable time, set actionable every day, every week goals. 12 weeks becomes 24 weeks, becomes, 36 weeks, and you just kind of see it grow. And by the time the year is actually over, you're far more likely to actually have done what you've set out to do January 1st or whatever day you traditionally celebrate your kind of like new year or whatever. Like I said, I think that's why a lot of people fall off of resolutions. I don't really believe in resolutions. I believe in plans. I'm a big planner, so that's just a little book I wanted to throw your way. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. I will link it down below. All right, guys, that's all I had for you. I told you it wasn't a lot. I would like to do a dedicated non-beauty related favorites video moving forward every month or every couple of months. I don't know, because even though the no buy is coming to a close here in a few months, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it so much. I don't know if I'm ever going to go back, you guys, to buying or even wanting that much makeup in my life anymore. I'm just over it. So feeling like I need to figure out a way to do favorites around other favorites, because I have tons and tons of cool stuff to tell you guys about all the time. I just don't know if anyone cares. Know what I'm saying? Anyway, real quick, thank you so much to my patrons. I love you. It is growing over there. I didn't think I would have like 10 patrons, honestly, within the first month of it launching. And now I think we're at like 126 patrons over there right now. And I genuinely thought it was going to take months. I thought I might have like 10 people over there in the first month that it went live. But no, tons of you have come over, been super supportive. We're having a great time over there. There's giveaways over there. We got live streams coming up. There's 2 extra pieces of video content. There's an audio newsletter. There's, like I said, the first episode of the podcast is over there right now. The second one will come in October. It's just a cool place to hang out. But once again, like I said, thank you so much, patrons. You guys are amazing. All of you guys are amazing. Don't get me wrong. I love you all. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next one. Check the down bar for links to all my social media platforms, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.